this might be the only review video I do this week. Might be. But depends. If I have a voice, if I got time for it, if I'm not jet lagged. So, WrestleMania RAW. Let's start off by just saying this is how you book a pay-per-view. This is how you build excitement towards a pay-per-view. In the last few years, it hasn't seemed like hype has gone into almost every match. But in terms of what this event provided, what Raw provided, it made sure that you were at least ready for every single match that's coming up on the show this weekend. From the women's tag, Intercontinental title match, Universal title match, even like the Hell in a Cell. Every match has some sort of significance, and it's beautiful how Triple H has changed the dynamic of WWE over the last nearly year. It's been nearly a year since he took over, and it's unbelievable how he's changed the dynamic. So we started off, first off, it was a stat card, and we started off with Miz TV with Becky, Lita, and Trish. First off, I still can't believe I'm going to see my two favorite women's wrestlers of all time this weekend. Becky would proceed to say that she is the man, but Miz is a man with tiny balls. Always love a good dick. And then Damage Control has been a thorn in Becky's side, in Becky's life for the last few months, and she thought she got rid of them at War Games, but they came back to where she called for people that she could trust, which is one of them, not the Miz. But Miz asked the question, why is Lita and Trish returning now, playing backup? Lita thinks that she's not backup because she's one half of the women's tag champions, and then Damage Control comes out and interrupts before Lita or Trish has anything to say. But Bayley goes on to cut a pretty solid promo saying that the match at WrestleMania is her life, and the steps from SummerSlam were to get to this moment. Trish and Lita only meant something 20 years ago, and at one point in Bayley's life, it was a dream of her to face her hero, who was Trish. But it's a different kind of dream now, and proceeds to dig Phoenix like the normal heel would. Then Trish would have a few words to say. Becky would go on to call out Bayley for doing nothing for Dakota and Io, and says it all ends at WrestleMania. And Becky was kind of right in saying that Damage Control hasn't really done nothing ever since the formation at SummerSlam. You would think that they would be dominant champions, but Bayley lost in the series to Bianca and lost in a series to Becky, and Damage Control really weren't great tag champions, or their women's tag titles haven't been great ever. Even the only time they've ever been good was when the Iconics held it. So, which leads to a match between Becky and Io, which was a really solid back and forth with rightful interference. That wasn't too much. It got significant time to show off what they could do. One thing is for sure, Damage Control has to disband. Like, after Mania on Raw, so they can go on their own singles career. It's needed for them to get a new start, and I seriously still don't care for the women's tag titles. Becky would go on to get the win with the manhandle slam. We got a recap of Roman and Cody's face-off. Cody has to win at WrestleMania. Solo and the Usos with the special counsel. The wise man, Paul Heyman, showing up to the building. Asuka got a nice little video package with Zelina, Corey, KO, talking about her rise in NXT to her main roster call-up until WrestleMania 34 and SmackDown. Her losses to Charlotte Flair, that is. And her revamp as a psychopathic clown is now being pushed. The only thing I can not stand is the match has zero heat. This match has zero heat. Probably the least anticipated match on the show, but still looking forward to seeing Bianca versus Asuka. We got a recap of Logan Paul's knockout on Seth. Then Seth got a little promo backstage regarding being knocked out, but Ali gives him a little bit of positivity and saying that Logan has no clue who Seth was before the Rumble, and Logan's fans are waiting for him to knock Seth out again. To which Seth would go on to say that Mustafa has been waiting for a match for quite a long time to face off since he was U.S. champion, and now he gets this opportunity tonight. So we got that match between Ali and Seth. The weekend's fourth set of WrestleMania themes, Less Than Zero, is absolutely awesome. I think the first one was Blinding Lights. The second one was Save Your Tears. The third one was Sacrifice. and this is the fourth one. These 4 sets were so intertwined within each other from 36 all the way to 39. I love the weekend. Weekend is fantastic. We got Seth versus Mustafa Ali. If you thought that this match would be competitive in some capacity, no, it absolutely wasn't. Look, Ali was tortured, crushed, done. And Seth will go on to say in 5 days he has a chance to get his hands on Logan Paul. And if he can't get the job done, then Logan is not the joke Seth is. He's done a lot, but it all comes around. And April 1st is Logan's birthday. But happy birthday won't be the song sung at Mania. Obviously, the song that he would proceed to sing. Chelsea and Barrett were backstage in Adam's office. Chelsea was being a Karen. And then you also got the other Karen, who was Sonya Deville, backstage as well, which then proceeded to the Karens getting the tag team match against Candice and Mia Yim. We got the weigh-in afterwards, following a commercial between Brock and Omos. Omos weighed in at 410. MVP had a little promo. Then Brock Lesnar came out and tried to absolutely destroy the shit out of Omos, and it did not work. It did not work. It really didn't. The scale didn't work. The tackles didn't work. But Brock is winning, so doesn't matter. Charlotte Flair got a promo package. Rhea Ripley cut a promo saying there's no denying Charlotte's legacy is matched, but her legacy won't be matched by Rhea's destiny. She needs to be the woman on top, and it must involve the women's title. The SmackDown women's title, that is. Solid. Finn Balor had a promo. Obviously, there was a lot of promos in this, and I don't mind it at all, because you don't want to risk injuries to your top guys heading into Mania, although some did compete. And there's nothing more dangerous than a caged demon. Edge needs to do what it takes to get his dark side, but Finn's demons are always with him. Yes! And with the news that the original Hell in a Cell is coming back, double fucking yes. Please, no more red. I get to see Hell in a Cell in the clear color, the right color that it's supposed to be. Yes, please. 8-man tag team with the showcase teams. There's nothing I need to say about this. But I will say this one thing. Otis is he's an Otis big man. I'm glad to see the Viking Raiders get a chance at WrestleMania. And also, big boys with a big beef and a big ring and a big boys with a big beef and a big ring and a big boys. Yeah, big boys. It was fun. It was absolutely fun. Probably the best match on Raw in a long, long time. Tag team matches are so exciting when done right. And in recent years, actually not in recent years, in the recent months, it's been done fantastically. Because Triple H knows the vision of tag team wrestling. Bravo. The final sequence between Ricochet with his swanton standing on Braun Strowman, and then Montez just turning in midair from the heavens frog splash. Jesus Christ. I can't wait for this match. This match is going to be unbelievable. Also, Maxine wasn't happy, so ugh. Cody Rhodes cut a promo saying a match versus Solo is a vulnerable position. Solo is undefeated just like him. Cody following up, explaining why he took this match. Has Cody earned it? Is the question that he asked himself. The fire has not only started since AT&T Stadium, but his journeys have gaslit him beyond. At WrestleMania, he wins the undisputed Universal World Heavyweight Championship. Cody's good at promos. Bloodline of the Good Fellas. Best one. Bianca Belair got a promo package. Same as Asuka's, without the win streak. Austin Theory got a promo into an empty crowd. Good Lord. Saying this Sunday at WrestleMania, he is going to beat John Cena. He also says Cena says he's losing everything this Saturday, but he is wrong. Thought that he could destroy Theory on the mic, but it didn't work. There's no difference between an arena and a sold-out SoFi Stadium. He does it for him. Theory does this as he has a purpose. Theory only wishes he could have just let John walk out of here, but instead Theory will make him believe, and he will make the WWE Universe stop believing in John. Stacy Keibler is getting in the Hall of Fame. Yes. Women's Showcase qualifier. Special counsel Paul Heyman cut a promo saying a response to Cody, though he walks through the shadow of an island of relevancy, Cody Rhodes is not ready. It's relevant why he has to face Solo tonight. Cody was never ready to fill in the shoes of the American Dream. He was never ready to face the Tribal Chief at WrestleMania. Once he loses tonight, he takes his verbal beatdown from Roman and then has to be ready to lose at WrestleMania. He better be ready to acknowledge his Tribal Chief at WrestleMania. Basically, just give him words and he's going to be all right. Speaking of words, there's a prick. Dominic. Or Subinik. This bastard. Proceeds to call Rey Mysterio. It takes a low life to hit his own child. Truly a deadbeat. After Dom beats him at WrestleMania, he was showing what a failure is at WrestleMania in Spanish. And he also spoke in Spanish to his mother and his sister. Mucho español en fuego es Dominic porque su padre dolor. Yee. Oh, that was his words, not mine. Although, most of the words that I said were in Spanish. Mi español es más o menos. But he would go on to claim this nice little quote that was saying, "I wish Eddie was my real father, and his family is a disgrace to the Mysterio legacy." And this led to the match between Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio, which was a really good short match. And it led to a disqualification because Dominic Wood calls it, and then Legado del Fantasma came out for the save. It's cool that their face is in the way. Not bad. We got an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal package that's going to be on SmackDown. We got the OC, Johnny G, Eli, yes! Rick Boogs, Bobby, Bronson, Dexter. They're all in it. Why not? A recap of Sami, KO, and the Usos. Everything that's happened with the Usos has led them to LA this weekend. Well, this is Sami and KO speaking on the promo. LA is actually where they got their big break. It's where they became a team. Every fight they've been in, together or separate, it's been about being better and bigger. The longest reigning tag team champions won't last forever, and it ends at WrestleMania. Gunther had a nice little match with Dolph Ziggler. He got a nice little showcase, able to show off that he is one of the strongest individuals in the company right now. He is certainly due for a world title push very soon. He will go on the cut of promo on Sheamus and Drew, calling the disgrace that he's defending his IC title against the two is the fight that awaits at WrestleMania. You got WWE 2K23 promo, and then Cody versus Solo Sikoa was the main event. And might I say, this was probably the best Raw main event in a long ass time. Both men gave it a hell of a match. Solo probably had his best match in WWE to this date, and Cody is looking super strong in his build to WrestleMania. He's the right person to defeat Solo, and he's the right person to defeat Roman. It was dramatic. It was awesome interference spots from the Usos and Sami and KO, which even adds more hype into the WrestleMania tag match. And then Cody would go on to win with the Crossroads. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Paul Heyman was probably on the phone with Roman by that point at the end of the show, and it just went off with Cody just giving Paul Heyman the words that he will win. He's going to win at WrestleMania. He has to win. He can't lose. He really can't lose. It feels like a Drew. It really feels like a Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn situation. Drew could have won. Sami could have won. But Cody has to win. He's the perfect guy. He's done everything. He's been through it all. He came back from injury. It looks 10 times better than what anyone ever has looked in the last year in WWE. He has to win. I would give this show a 5 out of 5, obviously, because like I said, it was a fantastic little showcase build to WrestleMania. A lot of things were perfect. Of course, not everything was perfect, but this was just so ecstatic to the hype, the anticipation, to what WrestleMania is going to feel like in the next several days. I seriously can't wait for it. I'm going to probably have no voice by the time Monday comes around. And, oh my goodness, it's going to be so insane. It's going to be so crazy. I can't believe I'm actually going. I can't believe I'm actually going to my first WrestleMania. I am packed. I am ready to take my flight. I'm ready to just go and enjoy myself. Oh my goodness. This is everything I ever dreamed of. And I can't wait to share this all on this channel, all on my other channel. And I really just thank God for this opportunity to live this stupid life that I have. Seriously, it's so stupid, the life that I live. To have this opportunity to do the things that I can do, to travel, to travel to such an amazing city, to a beautiful stadium. And I've seen the pictures of the stage. It looks unreal. We see the stage on Thursday. It should be phenomenal. I can't wait to watch WrestleMania. I can't wait to get all the clips from WrestleMania and SmackDown, and the Hall of Fame. Should be unbelievable. I love you guys. Love you guys so fucking much. Peace, 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 peace to you all. Love and everything in between. I will see you all in LA this weekend.